You want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
218, chop. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 24. 5.
Now a give right side. It's Duncan. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage.
That's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
I got you, boy.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
50, plant. Hey, Irvin. Here we go. Look at me. Sit down.
On 2nd down, it's Duncan, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 52. Tighten up. Kill. Turn up. Shoot.
Now a give right side. Moore. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll try the left side. It's Moore. Call it an 8-yard pickup, but it'll be 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check. Fresh Travis. Switch. Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 41 yards on the ground. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Ready? 20. Watch QB drop. Begin.
On 2nd down now, it's Duncan. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
6 yards.
Let's get off the field, D.
Mike 20. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Pilot, 64. Weak. Let's go. Now.
On 3rd down, Duncan. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The kick by Marr is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Check safety. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Slam.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll be brought down
Bro, all
at
he
the
do
50
is
after
run.
a
I
gain of
swear to
about
God,
5.
everything I look, all he can do is run. Bro.
I call
He
that
can't
play a
do shit
success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Under 10. Slam.
From midfield now, Haskins trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Duncan, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down now, it's Duncan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, it's Person, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
Hey, box drop, box drop. Check. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that, because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Any weapon. Get it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Shoot. X3, 218, chop it.
They run the counter. Duncan slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Marr able to put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 36
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watch the twist.
On first down, Moore. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Moore. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut him down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Deron Payne. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Do, squeeze. You go tight. You got time.
They'll try the left side. Moore. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Watch the safety screen.
Second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Third down. Here's Haskins, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now a give, right side. It's Duncan. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
That nigga can't fuck with me, boy. Boy, I got you boxed, nigga. Shut up. Don't talk. You boxed. You boxed, nigga. You can't even do shit.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, wahoo!
They'll set up to throw.
What?
Coverage and it's intercepted.
Bro, hell fucking no, bro. But that wasn't lucky? That wasn't lucky?
As much football as we watch,
Bro, you sorry. Man, shut up, nigga.
In the red zone, first down,
that wasn't lucky, nigga?
And points result. In
Aw,
this case,
bitch, fuck you,
give
fuck
credit
you,
to the
bitch.
defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Same weak ass shit you like to do, huh? Oh my god, bro.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Fucking garbage, bro. You can't fuck with me. You lucky? This nigga lucky.
Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Bro, this game is not serious, dog.
Inside the midfield. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cuz, get this nigga. What the fuck?
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there.
Oh my fucking god, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. This nigga just picked the ball off from behind my nigga. Then scores.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that,
this nigga's so lucky, bro. This game is fucking garbage, bro.
Off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Shut up. I've been playing ball all game. What the fuck you been doing? What the fuck you been doing?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive.
Getting your ass beat, nigga.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close.
Look at that fake ass shit.
Yeah,
Look at that fake shit.
I'm actually chirping.
You think you good, nigga? You think you fucking good?
Hey, we picked off the last one. What you gonna do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We gotta step it up. Kill. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Go.
On second down now, it's Person, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking.
Come on, block, my nigga.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third
I'm
down.
boxed? What the fuck
I like
are
his
you?
thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
On third down, it's Duncan. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
I'm fucking shitting bricks, bro. I'm fucking shitting bricks. That was
There's
a
a big
first
one now.
down.
Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Alpha. Yeah.
No game on this defense. No game. He's checking.
Mike.
They'll keep it on the ground. Duncan. And this will depend on the mark.
What?
I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed,
Bro,
he did
they
not.
fucking
stopped him.
hoeing me,
Boy, you
man.
talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it?
All you do is flip all you do is hike it and flip the play, nigga. You box, nigga. Sorry ass.
Why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit
Nigga just no huddle and flip the play.
Game right there with his own
Fuck outta here.
offense.
Let's see what the fuck he bring out.
Possibly
He
a
might run
turning
again.
point. Big play
That's how
coming.
trash he is.
This is third and long. From the gun, Haskins on third down.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Richardson.
I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. This nigga so fucking ass, bro.
They'll run on first down. Moore. And some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers.
You're holding
What
up
does that
4
mean?
fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here. and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead they were playing
Come
not
on,
to
man.
lose
Block
it,
that
and they've
nigga.
lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond.
Crazy, bro. They didn't give this nigga all that. Bro, he
Packer
intercepted.
offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Oh, my Lord. I can't get through the blocks, though. He can get through the blocks. He can get through the blocks, but I can't. Come on, man.
Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup
Hold
and
him,
recover.
bro.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Duncan.
Nigga not even blocking, though. What the
2 yards
fuck?
to show for it.
I'm done, bro.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll try the left side. It's Duncan.
Oh,
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Going to give this time to the tailback. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's get off the field. Ready?
And they will take a knee here.
Haskins on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go with Geis.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
This shit crazy, bro. Look at this shit. I outplayed him in every way. I outrushed him too. This nigga, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm so fucking done, bro.